Okay, Walter, here's another quick video. The reason I'm doing this is because I got the lower portion working. Cross slide is working, the lead screw's working, star wheel's in, the groove's cut, and I temporarily clamped the cross slide down to the base because I need enough clearance for the handle. So now I got a couple inches off the toolbox for the bottom of the handle, so I got plenty of room. So the handle I worked on today, it's got a couple boo-boos, but it's getting there. So I don't know if it'll be the handle I use in the end, but it is about the right size. It's the length of it from end to end is about the width of the cross slide. So that's about what it looks like in the pictures or the photographs I have. So anyway, they're not so easy to come by, so yeah, I have to kind of take pot luck right now. So maybe I'll make a handle myself in the end, but this one works okay. So anyway, I wanted to shoot a quick video, show you how far I am, and how far I got to go. That's for sure. So I just got one clamp holding the cross slide unit down to the base, so, and it's I really don't have the right T-nuts. All I got is the little TAG T-nuts, and then some larger T-nuts for I use for the other mill. So I don't have a T-nut set for this. Anyway, so I'm gonna crank it back and forth and show you that it works, and I'll pull the ram out, and you can see the star wheel, and it's all going. There's some touch-up work to do, but it's running pretty good. The front dovetail on the cross slide, I mean, that is what it is. You know, it's fixed between the dovetail and the lead screw and the two bridge units underneath. I mean, it's going nowhere, and it runs pretty smooth right now. So hopefully it doesn't wear, you know, because if it wears, I don't know what you do. You know, I mean, I have a jib on the other side, but I can't take up the slack. I have the eccentrics in the bushings at the end of the lead screws. I can move the lead screw a little bit if I need to, but so that's different than the original. But since I drilled the holes and they were misaligned, and I had to figure out something, so that's what I did. And it worked out okay, actually, at this point. So here we go. I'm going to give it a crank. It's pretty heavy right now, so it's sitting on this towel, which is a little bit slippery. So I may have to hold it down with my finger. I don't know, maybe not. It seems to be staying in one place. So the base is pretty heavy. So between the base and the cross slide, at this point it weighs quite a bit. So. Okay, we're all the way at the end. I can go all the way to where the bridge is. The bridge unit eventually hits the end on the inside. That's one reason I made the bridge units as short as I did, because I knew the trough is sloped on either side, but also the trough is sloped on the ends too. So, you know, that restricts, you can't go right up against the end. You never would have been able to anyway. And there's some little radiuses at the inside corners which would probably stop it too. So, but it works nice and smooth. The star wheel runs right along. I don't feel one glitch in it, you know. The only thing is that front dovetail is a little bit tight. So I could do something about that. I can let me see how far I can go here. It looks like it hangs over a little ways. Oh yeah, quite a ways. Then eventually the bridge hits, you know, and then that's the end of it. Now, I don't know what the travel is, but it's, you know, it should be 0.8 of what the original was. Pretty darn close to it. So anyhow, I just wanted to show you. And so let me, I got this Allen wrench in here, it's not doing anything. Let me, this unit's just sitting on there. That's my next little task. I've got to, this actually pretty much, it's got a little place it sits in, and it's pretty accurate, actually. What I need to do is drill a couple holes in here and put some taper pins in there, and then I'm going to put a screw in the middle or something from the bottom or something. Anyway, something to lock it up permanently, but the taper pins should hold it without any problem. And so I haven't done that, and you know, I don't want to get into trouble like I did with the cross slide. I tried to stand the cross slide on end and drill these holes for the lead screws on the mill, and I just did, first of all, I didn't have enough room, but that wasn't the problem. The problem was I had it clamped in a small angle plate, and the angle plate let loose, and I guess I was trying to overdo the drilling a little bit, probably my fault. But anyway, that's what happened. So this thing's got to, same thing's got to happen here. This has got to stand up in the mill, and I need some kind of angle plate that's big enough. And I don't have any large ones. I need probably about a 6-inch angle plate to clamp that to, so I can, and then clamp it down to the mill table. Then I can get in there and drill those taper pin holes. Anyway, so that's that. Let me, I'm gonna take this off, and this just slides out of here. I got the other jib put in this week, and of course the star wheel's in. I cut the taper pins off, so, but they're sticking up a little bit, and if I need to get them out, I can. I have a drift punch. I can take them out from the other side. The holes go all the way through the bridge units to the other side. Let me zoom in a little bit, and if I can, let me see here what happens. Okay, there we go. That's pretty good. So you can see the star wheels sliding right along, and here we go. I hope you can see it okay. It's very smooth, you know. I'm really in this handle I bought was $15, not too expensive, and this portion spins, and I like that. You know, I wanted that. I didn't want one that was fixed. So I made this bushing this morning. This has got a 14 millimeter M14 thread in it, so I just bought an M14 bolt, threaded it in there, and did some lathe work, cut the head away, and drilled a hole through the middle for here, for the shaft, and then I just put a set screw in there. That's where I made the boo-boo. I got a 46 thousandths off center. That's alright. Doesn't matter at this point. Anyway, there we go. So you can see how smooth, I don't know if you can see how smooth it runs, but it just glides along, so I'm real happy with that. And I think I tried, you know, pushing the star wheel, and it, you know, it's not hard to push at all. So you can move it with, you move the star wheel with your finger. Let me come in a little more on it. There we go. So the dowel pins, the tapered dowels, they don't get in the way at all. So I just left them up a little bit. They were sticking up quite a ways. I just cut them off with a Dremel tool. But this, I don't know. I probably can't get this in the camera. Let's see. I got to turn this thing around. Yeah, this is, well, I can't get this in the camera right now. But this, the RAM unit is basically hollow underneath. So, you know. So there we go. You can see it going. I can see it too, but it gets out. I got it zoomed in quite a bit, so it's going to get out of my view pretty quick here. So there we go, just a quick video to show you what's going on. And I don't know, I think, like I say, I think the RAM, I gotta put the dowels in the RAM next. And get this part fixed on there. And I don't know, it just, I'm just tickled pink how nicely this thing glides back and forth though. Oh. Okay, that's it. I'll post this video so you can see what's going on, and I'll get back with you later.